Happy Saturday, my name is Edward Russell and welcome to the One Team Singapore Celebratory Parade. As you can see, we are on top of this fantastic open-top bus with some of the nation's best athletes. And very soon we will be going on a journey past Chinatown, Orchard, Serangoon and Victoria Street. So if you are in the vicinity, please come down and cheer on your Paralympic heroes as we go past on the bus. You can go to the Team Singapore Instagram post to find out exactly where we're going to be and at what time as well. You can also stay with us here. We'll be live as we go across Singapore with our nation's heroes, and I'll be asking them some questions as well about their Paris Paralympics experience. For now, though, let's say hi to our athletes.
Hello.
All right, so we're going to start off by asking some questions. Just a bit of a brief information. This bus is obviously moving, so if I do move with it, then apologies in advance, but we're going to start speaking to some of our athletes, starting with Singapore's golden girl in the pool, Yip Pin Siu. Pin Siu, how are you feeling on this fantastic day aboard this bus as we celebrate your achievements?
I think the weather's really good to us, but also it's really nice to be back together with the rest of my team, and the send-off at the Aquatic Centre was so nice, so loud, and I think we're just all really excited for the rest of the bus parade. Yeah.
We've got to talk about your Paris experience because you really just set the pool on fire, as you have done for the past few Paralympics as well. I mean, just talk about, first of all, the 2 goals this year. How did you feel? Because I know you're no stranger to gold medals, but did these feel really special?
These felt like they were... Okay, I wouldn't say that I expected anything, because this is, after all, the Paralympic Games. You don't expect anything at that level, the Olympics or the Paralympics. So you just train your hardest and then you go there and then see what happens. Of course, you have a goal, you have aims, but it's all just like something you strive for. So being able to touch the wall, I think 0.06 seconds ahead was crazy. I haven't even watched the races yet because I still feel so much from it, like it's so much tension and nerves. But I think being able to do it once again in Paris for Singapore was an amazing experience.
I can't believe you haven't actually watched your race back yet. Yes. Surely you must have seen some highlights, nothing at all.
Only the end of the races. All my friends were telling me like, oh, they felt their heart in their throat, and I saw like reaction photos from people watching the race, but I haven't watched it myself.
You've of course achieved this fantastic double three-peat, if we can call it that. A lot of people probably already asking, I know Paris has just finished, but are you going to go again in 28 in LA?
I'm going to go on a holiday first, take a bit of a break, and then come back and reevaluate everything. But for next year, Singapore's hosting the World Championships, and that's something that I'm very excited to do, race on home ground.
You know, 7 goals and 5 silvers as well at the Paralympics. Do you think any other Team SG athlete will ever be able to achieve this feat?
7 goals and 2 silver.
Sorry, 7 goals and 2 silver. 7 goals and 1 silver across 5 Paralympics. Do you think any other Team SG athlete will ever be able to achieve this feat?
I mean, I hope so. I hope that everybody sees that it's possible and strives for it. I mean, it doesn't have to be so big, but really take one step at a time, go there first, compete there, and then do well there, and then hopefully we'll be really good. Sorry, those are my nephews calling after me.
Ah, okay, so you might be able to see Pin Siu's nephews are riding alongside. Hello. It's great to see the support, actually, for all our Paralympic athletes all the way along this journey. We're not even at an official cheer point yet, but there are already cheers going past. You've been to quite a few different Paralympics, Pin Siu. How does Paris compare?
I think the best thing there really were the 2 things, were the people, everybody we've met along the way, the team, and also the French crowd. Did I say 2 things? Maybe I meant, and the being able to race in such historic venues, Paris being such a beautiful city was really nice, yeah.
Actually, that La Défense Arena where the pool was, I was there a month or so ago.
Oh, a month ago.
For the Olympics. The atmosphere was absolutely incredible, wasn't it?
Crazy. I don't think I've experienced something at this extent before, because the people in the arena were all around the pool. You know, they were like Dolby surround sound system. Normally it's just two sides. This one was all around, so it was crazy. Yeah.
And finally, of course, this celebratory parade is really to celebrate your achievements, but I also guess to inspire a nation. And what would you say to future para-athletes in Singapore?
I think this is for all athletes really to, if you want to do something, set a goal, commit to it, and at the same time learn how to enjoy everything that you do. And I think one day you'll get to places you never knew you could be at.
Vinci, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of this journey. I'm just going to shuffle over to Daniel now. Hi, Daniel.
Hello.
Singapore's first ever participant in parachuting. What was your experience like in Paris?
I think it's really a fantastic experience. Yeah, to be able to shoot alongside with all the top parachuters around the world. Yeah, I think this is the only time that all the top shooters gather in one place. So I'm really grateful to be able to compete alongside them.
Obviously, this is your first experience. Was it everything you thought it would be? Was it a little bit different?
Yeah, I think the whole atmosphere is very different from all the competitions I've attended, yes. And the competition-wise, yeah, it was a great learning journey for me.
You know, we know your sister, of course, in the building at MediaCorp, Ning, Jo San San, DJ. I know that she was there to support you. How much did that mean?
I think it meant a lot, yes. So when she told me that she's actually coming over to watch me, yes, I'm not very sure because usually in Singapore I don't really let her know, my competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm afraid of the additional stress. So I only got to see her after my last shot. I turned around and I saw her, and I'm really glad that she came. Yeah, it's good to see family members, after such a stressful, competition, supporting me throughout. Yeah, so I'm thankful.
Did you have some time after the event to just hang out in Paris, take in the sights?
Yeah, we went to the Eiffel Tower, we went to buy some merchandise. Yeah, it's a great time.
Now, I was reading you have a degree in the board game Go, is that right?
Yes.
Yes. First of all, how did that happen?
Yeah, so I got into Go when I was pretty young.
Okay.
Yeah, so to be able to study something you're passionate about and then to get a degree, that's the best of both worlds. So that was my the best choice I could make at the time.
And does the ability to play that, the concentration and everything, help when it comes to shooting as well?
Yeah, I think there are some similarities. I think both sports you need to be, they are like solo sports. You need to be able to deal with the loneliness. Yeah, I'm an introvert, so I think I'm pretty good at that. Yes, and I think you have to be really calm during the whole competition. Yes, so I think these are the similarities.
And finally, Daniel, I hear that your motto is "Dreams keep you alive." What does it mean now that you've achieved your dream?
Yeah, I think I'm really grateful that I'm able to, achieve my dream. Yes, I think looking back, I've been training 6 times a week, since 2017. Yeah, so I think, to get closer to your dream, you really need to have clear goals, and work on something you're passionate about. Then, yeah, dreams can be achieved.
Absolutely inspirational. Thank you so much, Daniel. Enjoy the rest of the parade.
Thank you.
We all for top here, okay? Is that live streaming already? Is that live streaming? On what? On TikTok. The live streaming on already. Live streaming on already. Everybody okay?
Anybody needs flags? Got a flag? We need a flag. So we want a flag. Go for a flag.
Are you on break now? Break how long? You make no training until December? Because I travel a lot. Oh. Yeah. It's the only time we travel. And also Chinatown is also traveling, so we would like to travel. Yeah. It's coming back because we got competition in November. Oh, we got no competition until next year. But we will know the competition date. Yeah. So where you guys going? Bahrain is November. Oh. You went? Never been to Bali. Nice lah. But if Dubai has good trip to Bali, Bahrain is a little bit not as like modern as Dubai lah. As nice. Yeah. Because I went to Dubai for competition and then their food right is more for people you eat. It melts in your mouth. Yes. Yeah. So very nice. That's why.
It's okay.
5 minutes to Chinatown. The first one.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody got water? Everybody okay?
So we've just gone past our first cheerpoint here at Chinatown outside People's Park Centre. What an absolutely great reception they gave our Paralympic heroes. We're going to be continuing our journey now towards Orchard. So if you are in town, the next cheerpoint will be on the corner of Orchard Road and Bideford Road. So please do come down and cheer us on there. But for now, we're going to continue our interviews on top of this bus. And I'm going to head down the bus a little bit and find Sophie. Hi Sophie, do you mind if we come have a bit of a chat to you?
Sure, of course.
So I'm here with Sophie Sun and her lovely guide dog, who's a little bit distracted right now. Arinda, what's going on?
To be fair, her harness is off, so she's allowed to be distracted at this point.
I see. Well, there was a lot of cheering as well, I think, which might have caused her to duck under the seats a little bit. But let's talk about your Paralympic experience in Paris. It was your second Paralympics.
Yes, it was.
How did it feel? What was it like?
It was a huge contrast from Tokyo to Paris. I mean, firstly, from having a lot of restrictions to pretty much having none at all. I think I feel we really got the true Paralympic experience this time, being able to, not just compete in front of a full house crowd, which was extremely exhilarating. But I think something I enjoyed most was interacting with the other athletes and other officials from other countries. I feel that's part of the Paralympic spirit is to getting to know other people from other countries, and I feel very fortunate I got that chance this time.
No, it was fantastic because I guess you must see a lot of these athletes at different meets, and then to be able to all hang out in Paris must have been a really great experience.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not just limited to swimming. I think it was also expanding across to other countries, especially I think exchanging badges is one of the easiest ways to get to meet other athletes, and I'm very fortunate I got to meet quite a few athletes and officials through this experience.
How many pins did you manage to collect? Because when I was there for the Olympics, I didn't do as well as I thought I did, actually, because it's a bit nerve-wracking sometimes to be like, can I have a pin, please?
It can be. After a while you get used to it, but I don't think I did as well as I hoped. I think I got about 20, I think. But
that's not bad. That's pretty good.
But I think Daniel, our shooter, did even better. I think you should talk to him about it. He was very enthusiastic about the experience.
Okay, I'll go find out from Daniel later.
Yes.
Tell me about the La Défense Arena, because I was there and the atmosphere was absolutely incredible. Is that perhaps the biggest kind of the biggest venue you've been in so far?
It's not only the biggest venue, I think it was a full house, and on top of that the crowds were so incredibly supportive. Like, they were even cheering for athletes that weren't part of France as well. You know, usually you expect home crowd to cheer for their people the loudest and the most, but every single athlete that came out, they gave them a big cheer and a big welcome, and it really made us all feel like we are all supported and we are all so well appreciated when we're there. And I think it really helps you want to do even better, because like we're here for a crowd that wants to be that wants to watch us, so let's give them a show.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad you had such a great experience. Now, someone told me you're a Swiftie, as am I. So good job.
Awesome.
Are there any Taylor Swift songs that you listen to when you're getting ready to jump into the pool?
I think there are the few standards. So I think Ready For It is one very standard song. I think in her new album she released a song called I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, which I think is very resonant to myself, particularly because it hasn't been an easy journey. I do feel quite broken going into Paris, and I think it's kind of, the lyrics really reflect what we have to do as athletes. We might feel broken inside, and might feel torn and tattered, but we are still going to go out there and we're going to give the best show we can possibly do. And I think that's something that I like to resonate when every time I swim is, regardless of the circumstances, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to give my best no matter what.
Well, I love that, and I love that Taylor can encourage you and inspire you as well, and I got to say you really brought together an entire nation as well. Now, Arinda I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest, because when we were going around the first part of this journey, Arinda was sitting very nicely next to you. I thought we could have a nice conversation, but no, hiding under the chair at the moment.
Let me try one more time. Not as loud. Hang on, just give me a moment.
But
we have to do the baby way.
Oh, okay. There we go. Not me just forcing animals to do things. Sorry about that. But tell me about your relationship, and what was it like to have Arinda with you in Paris?
It was... I didn't have Arinda with me in Paris, so I had to do without her, which... I don't think it's ever very easy getting to travel without Arinda.
Right.
But I think, you know, I think coming back home is always the most, there's always a reason to come back home. You know, I have her with me and I get to be with her again, I get to play with her again. I mean, you know, I know there's like duties that I have to do when I get back. You know, I have to wake up on time to feed her and get her toileted. But, you know, I think these are things that I miss when I go overseas. Like, her dinner time is always between 4 to 5.
Right.
And every time I'm away, I'm like, at 4 o'clock, oh, it's her dinner. I'm like, oh, wait, no, she's not here. So I think it's just nice coming back to routine and having her with me again.
What's her favorite treat? Is there anything that she always wants to eat?
She eats anything.
Oh,
she eats anything. Okay.
Even the petals on the floor on the bus right now?
Yes, she would. She loves the petals on the floor. Yeah, she won't eat anything.
So 2 Paralympics so far, Sophie. What's your next goal?
To be honest, I'm not completely sure yet. I'm not going to say no to LA, that's for sure. I think as of now, I would really like to train for LA, but the more immediate goal is to really get a good rest. I don't think I got one in a really long time, because after Tokyo we didn't have a very long rest because, you know, it was a short Paralympic cycle, so I had to get back pretty quick, so I'm quite excited to have a proper break this time.
Well, you certainly deserve a proper rest, so if you enjoy the rest of this journey, thank you so much.
It's okay, you don't have to say.
A fantastic reception there for our athletes at the Central Fire Station. We have these designated cheer points along the way, but it's just great to see even between the cheer points, Singaporeans are turning out in force to cheer on our athletes and saying hello to them and just really appreciating their efforts at the Paris Paralympics. As I try not to fall off the bus here, let's talk to some more athletes. I think I better sit down, that's probably safer. I'm just going to lean across here and talk to Shaida Alim. Hi, Shaida. It was your 3rd Paralympics over there in Paris. What was the experience like?
It was an amazing feeling to be able to shoot at a national landmark like in the Invalids. I think it's a great opportunity. I was joking around with my friends that we all like smooth criminals over there because we're shooting at the national landmark, riding on horses, fencing. So at any given day, I think we were going to get caught, but only because of the Paralympics, we are allowed to do so.
You can get away with anything. Well, most things. That venue is fantastic, though, isn't it? That long kind of like green pathway with the fantastic buildings. I mean, it must have just felt like such an honor to be there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the national landmark itself is a lot of history, a lot of culture, and I'm so glad to be able to actually shoot at such a historical place like the Invalids.
Your third Paralympics, which one would you say you enjoyed the most? Where does Paris rank amongst them?
I would say it ranks among my first compared to the
Nice.
other three. Yeah, the other two, sorry.
Why is that?
Rio and Tokyo.
I mean, why Paris? Why is that your favorite?
I think that each of the Paralympic Games I went to has different quirks, and Paris is probably the one that is the most hyped about. So I can feel the spectators' vibes when I was shooting, and it feels really great. It's like we are in an actual competition.
And what was the athletes' village like? Actually, what was that experience like?
It was huge. There's a lot of things that you can do over there. I really like the dining hall the most because there's a lot of every day you have different foods that you can try. And
Did you have those muffins?
Yes, I did.
Were they good?
They're very good. Yeah, it's exactly what they're all talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it on TikTok going viral, and it looked so. I think the chocolate one in particular looked so nice and chocolatey. So you managed to try it.
I did. I managed to try it after my match. Yeah, so it was worth the wait.
And what would you like to say to those who, watched you in action and perhaps thinking of getting into the sport? What advice do you have for them?
I think I would say thanks so much for watching, and I'm really glad that if you guys are going for it, just go for it. And I'm really grateful that I'm inspiring you guys, not only me but also the para-athletes as well from different sports. So I would say just don't think about it, just go. And one day, who knows, you'll be the next Paralympian.
I love that. Take the plunge. You might be on this bus one day as well. Shada, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the parade. Good, how are you? Too bad. Ready? All right, I'm joined by Wei Sung here, who's really enjoying this celebratory parade as we go around. We're kind of near Orchard at the moment, the next checkpoint being Orchard and Bideford Junction. But tell us about your second Paralympics and how did this compare to Tokyo?
Well, going for a second Paralympics is different from the first one, and there are things that no longer scare you and things that scare you because they don't no longer scare you, and dealing with that new experience is interesting. I think very few things in your life challenge you in the way that a Paralympic Games does. It really is the biggest stage in the world for your sport, and being in that call room again with 7 of the other fastest guys in the world, it felt really different.
Okay. What doesn't scare you this time around then?
I think you go into it not worrying about the small details,
right.
Some small details so much, such as nutrition and your sleep and the transport, and you don't worry about, am I going to get to the venue on time? Am I going to get my nutrition? Am I going to get my sleep? Because you will get those things, and even if you don't, it doesn't really matter. You just have to go at it. And that shift does change the whole experience in some unique ways.
Interesting. Okay, I mean, one of the fantastic experiences you must have had was being the flag bearer at the opening ceremony. Tell us about that. What was that like?
Well, that's my first time being a flag bearer at the Paralympic Games, and I think they did a lovely job at the obelisk. It's a wonderful setup they have, very, very cleverly done. In terms of emotions, just wonderful to hear the crowd, to know that everyone back home is watching.
Did you feel that sense of pride when you waved the flag?
Yeah, you know, there is... Yeah, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to do that, to be able to express how much I'm proud to represent Singapore and how much it's meant to me. And yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful time. I won't forget it.
Tell us about your experience in the Athletes Village as well. Is it a case of like meeting up with friends from all over the world?
Yeah, so I've got friends from South Africa, Italy, the Philippines, Colombia. So just meeting these guys who, you know, I've sort of grown up with the past few years. It's a wonderful feeling. And just meeting people, just seeing familiar faces, all at the same games, you know, that's wonderful.
So Tokyo and now Paris, what do you reckon? LA in 2028, are you thinking that far ahead?
I'm thinking that far ahead. I'm still trying to feel that far ahead.
Okay.
You know, 4 years. 4 years is a long time. It's a long time to train. It's a long time to prepare, and have to feel my way through whether or not I want to go through all that. So I'm going to take a long break, and hopefully that will give me the energy to figure it all out.
I was going to say, you just graduated from NUS as well, right? Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. I graduated with a degree in Bachelor's of Arts for Philosophy, Politics and Economics, PPE. Wonderful, wonderful course. And yeah, it's wonderful studying philosophy, economics and politics, and I love philosophy, so that was my speciality.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I can hear the crowd picking up. I think we're probably approaching our next cheer point now, so enjoy the rest of the celebratory parade, Wei-Sun.
Well, thank you for having me, and I appreciate everyone who's going to cheer for us today. Please come down. We'd love to see you.
Absolutely. Thanks, man.
Don't tell us good questions.
Make the best out of it. I want NBA, that's it. One night, someone last night, I think they have something. Rasa penat or masih okey? Penat sekarang dia masih go home to stretch.
Anyone needs water? Water? Oh, you need water? We're reaching Orchard soon, so I think after this turn, so just be prepared that there will be crowds there. Me? I'm jet lag lah. For me lah. Really? Second to play. Seriously, Mahila? Really? Feeling good. I know what Charlie did. Oh no, I'm not going to watch. I don't think so. I think I want to watch everyone. I can't watch it. Because I actually want to watch the score. Who's performing? What is like the like afterwards, right? No, I'm good. Thank you.
We are on top of the bus here for the One Team Singapore Celebratory Bus Parade. We've actually just headed past Wheelock Place. We're on the way to our next designated cheer point, Orchard Road, along Orchard Road and Bideford Road Junction. So if you are in the area, come down and cheer on your Paralympic heroes as they make their way past. Will be very easy to see, actually, because we're on the two open-top buses with the Team Singapore flags waving high. If you can't make it to Orchard Road, do not fear. There are going to be many more opportunities to cheer on your Paralympic heroes as we make our way around the country. Serangoon Road after Teka Market and towards the junction of Buffalo Road will be the next designated cheer stop. That's at 12:30. And then Victoria Street, that mural wall at 8C Jalan Kledek at about 12:40 p.m. as well. If you want to head down as well to the other cheerpoints, we'll be at SOTA, School of the Arts, as well as Kampong Glam Community Club, Bugis Junction, and the Singapore Association for the Deaf. So plenty of opportunities and plenty of places to come down and spy your favorite athletes, take some photos, and just show your appreciation for all of their efforts in Paris. Wow, what an incredible reception for our Paralympic heroes there at the checkpoint outside Orchard Road and Bideford Road. There were flags flying high, there were cheers. It's just really great to see everyone turning out to cheer on this celebratory bus parade. We're going to be heading along Orchard Road now. The next stop will be School of the Arts at SOTA, so if you are in the area, come down and cheer us on.
Leroy can catch now, man? Cannot catch lah. You're driving, they won't let you catch. I think cannot leh. I think they can still tell you're driving. I think so.
Another reminder, if you're in the area, and
If you are just joining us, welcome aboard the open-top bus for the One Team Singapore Celebratory Bus Parade. We are making our way down Orchard Road, you know, dealing with the classic Orchard Road weekend traffic, but we're on the way towards SOTA, the School of the Arts. We're actually just going to pass by Plaza Singapura soon, so if you are in the area, please come and cheer on your favorite Paralympic athletes. They did Singapore so proud at the Paris Paralympics, and it would be great to show your support and show what their efforts meant to you. So please come down and cheer, wave, take some photos, fly your flag high as we continue this celebratory bus parade all around Singapore.
car is reaching soon, so we'll just wait for them. In front of us.
So we just passed Sota, and again, so many fans turning out to cheer on our Paralympic athletes. I think what really stood out to me as well was how many young fans there were. Our athletes here atop the bus have really inspired all generations as well as the nation, and someone who really has inspired over the course of her journey in Paris is, of course, Geraldine. We're with her coach and mentor, Unita, as well. Geraldine, the first Singaporean athlete to represent in the sport of boccia and to come away with that silver medal as well. How did that feel?
I feel happy and also great. Also my first time
In the Paralympics.
Paralympics.
Yeah.
You know, when you won that silver medal, what did your family and friends say?
Both of them feel proud of our daughter. Yeah.
Well, the whole of Singapore was very proud of you indeed. Your first Paralympics, what was it like? How was Paris?
It was great. It was good.
Good.
Good weather.
Yeah.
Good food. Good people.
Yeah, good people.
That's what we like to hear. Good weather, good food, good people. Sounds perfect. You know, you've inspired us with your efforts in Paris. Do you think you'll want to do it again in LA at the next Paralympics?
Yes, I will do it again for LA.
Yes, most definitely.
Yes.
We can't wait to see you there. And Unita, you're not just Geraldine's coach, but really her pillar of strength as well. Just tell us about this journey that you've been on together.
We didn't know what to expect when we, went to Paris for Paralympics. It was our first. We just did our best. We trained hard, and with the support of the, SDSC, SNPC, Sports SG, SSI, the physios, the psychologists, and all that. I felt that I'm not alone. We are not alone. So the whole kampong come in together, and then and help Geraldine to actually prepare for Paralympics. And I felt that we were less worried, less nervous. I would say nice crowd here.
Yeah, actually, let's take a look over here. We're at just outside Tekka Market, Tekka Center here. What a fantastic crowd.
I'm sorry, that's visible.
A lot of crowd. Actually, one thing I did want to say, whilst we were going along the journey, there was a group of your fans who actually spelt out Geraldine. I'm sure you saw them. I mean, how amazing is that now you have people cheering your name, holding your name?
Yes, that's something that we need to actually adapt. We didn't know that it's going to be this overwhelming support and really people coming to us and then wanting to take photos and messages and all that. It's really, we didn't expect this.
Yes.
You're a celebrity now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it feels good.
Yes.
It feels good. Yeah.
Well, you've certainly put your name on the map and the sport of boccia on the map as well. Before we let you go, Unita, I mean, you obviously spend so much time together. Is there one fun fact about Geraldine that you can let us in on?
Okay, one fun fact. I think that's probably I can call it fun. Every time before we come into court, before we go out to fight, she will always say, "Hold hands."
Hold hands.
Let's hold hands. And I say, okay, let's hold hands. And so it's like I always tease her. It's like walking through the wedding aisle. Yeah, with her. So how many times have we gotten through this aisle?
How many times have you gotten married?
Many times. Yeah, it's always holding hands. Well,
Well, it certainly seems to be a good luck charm, and it's worked because it got you that silver medal. Congratulations once again, Geraldine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stand by 4.
I think SG mural
Is that new?
should be actually. Again, one more.
rap. Are you waiting for rap TV? I thought it would be announced on the one of the. I think it's the 20th August for. I don't know. What she got? What's the one that came for the yeah, she brought Florence out.
You join us on the One Team Singapore celebratory parade. We are on top of the bus. The weather is absolutely perfect, I've got to say. It's not too sunny. There was a little bit of spitting rain before that seems to have subsided. So we're in for an absolute treat as we continue our journey. We're on the way to the next cheerpoint, which is the Victoria Street cheerpoint. It's going to be at the mural wall at 8C Jalan Kledek. So if you are in the area, please come on down and show your support for your Paralympic heroes who performed so well in Paris, and very shortly we will be continuing to hear from them as well. It's all part of the One Team Singapore celebratory parade.
Okay, now you're going to see
You can see people running after the bus here. That's how dedicated they are to show their support for our Paralympic athletes. They've run a good 200-300 meters actually from the One Team Singapore mural all the way down to join us as we turn the corner here.
Media bus, guys, media bus.
Then you can choose either this or this. Is that better? You try?
First question is a comparison of the two Paralympics. Yeah. And the second one was what do you see?
So we just passed our final checkpoint. We're now with our equestrian trio of heroes, Laurentia, Gemma, and Hilary. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to start with you, Laurentia. How did this Paris Paralympics compare to all your other Paralympics so far?
Very exciting because there were more spectators. So it was more a happier pace, and it's easier for me because the math I can't read. So this time we didn't have any math, so it's a lot easier for me to communicate. It was a privilege and honor to be in Paris.
That's great. No, that's true. Actually, Tokyo with the masks would have been very hard to communicate. So great that everyone could see all the smiling faces in Paris. 5 Paralympics you've been to now. This is your 5th. How do you keep going? What gives you the motivation?
I like to ride. I like doing what I do, and I like the challenge of pushing myself beyond my boundary and doing what I can achieve.
Well, we love to see you compete, and hopefully we can continue to see you compete for many years to come. How does it feel to have inspired younger equestrian athletes like the two sitting near you as well? Your inspiration to the next generation.
Actually, they inspire me. They inspire me to keep going. Go both ways.
Thank you so much, Laurentia. Gemma, if I could just ask you as well. You've been to 4 Paralympic Games. Oh, actually, before we do that, we're just going to take a look at the One Team Singapore mural and the cheer point as well. The runners are back. They're running again. That was definitely worth a second visit because there are so many supporters there in front of the mural, and it's great to see just so many Singaporeans turning out to support our Paralympic athletes as they make their triumphant return to Singapore. So Gemma, as I was saying, you've been to 4 Paralympic Games now. What stood out for you in Paris? How did it feel different to the rest?
Well, I liked all the support of the spectators, and of course the like how that there were more people at the venues, and you could see all the spectators as well as meeting all the athletes from all over the world. It's such an incredible experience.
Is it a little bit nervous, a little bit nerve-wracking sometimes because there are so many fans and the noise is so loud, right?
This time I was really prepared. I was focused on my ride, and I really appreciated that so many people came just to watch us perform. And, at the Bit World stage in Versailles, in a palace of all.
Yeah, that is such a beautiful venue, isn't it? What has competing in equestrian done for you? How do you feel it's changed your life?
It's made me a much more confident individual, and it's improved my posture as well. Because when I was younger, I had trouble really balancing, and riding really helped me balance things out. And I used to be a really shy person. I wouldn't even dare to speak to you face to face right now, and now I can. And now being the fact that I'm meeting a lot of people as well really makes me gain that confidence.
That's great. I was going to say, I can't even tell that you were ever shy. Thank you so much, Hilary. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Gemma. We're just going to speak to Hilary now as well. Hilary, we've got a 5-time Paralympian, 4-time Paralympian, and then you're a first-time Paralympian. What was the experience like for you?
It's just really exciting to be able to be in a bigger game. And then it's like first time I was a bit nervous. Like all the crowds and bigger audience, and just really seemed more excited. Yeah.
Does it help that you've got Laurentia and Gemma alongside you who have the experience?
Yes, it helps a lot. So since they know what to expect, and really they have experienced all the challenges that have been faced in previous games, so just really encouraging to know that they're around.
And we heard your horse Gambler likes treats, is that right? What does Gambler like to eat?
Usually I'll give him like carrots, and he likes them like once in a while, maybe a mint. Yeah.
A mint is a bit of a treat.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us here, and I hope you've enjoyed the celebratory parade and celebrating with all your fellow Paralympians and all of the Singapore fans as well. Thank you. the bus ride been for you so far?
Fun. It's my first experience.
Yeah. Actually, mine too. I haven't been on top of a bus like this before. All right, I'm now joined by D-Roy, who was competing in the Shotput F40 category. D-Roy, first of all, how have you enjoyed this bus trip so far?
It's so fun. I mean, it's my first experience, and yep, can feel the wind is so windy. Yep, and yeah, I enjoy with my teammate. I mean, my friends. This bus ride, yeah, it's a good experience.
You know, when we go past all the cheer points, right, and everyone's shouting and screaming and cheering your name, how does that feel?
I feel very happy. I feel it's so nice to just wave at them, and few of them wave back at us. It's like, even though it's just a wave, but it's nice to see them smile and to us and enjoy the moment. Yeah.
No, I think it just really shows how appreciative they are of your efforts, right? And
Yes.
how much they enjoyed cheering you on in Paris. What was that experience like for you in Paris?
It's a good experience, like the crowd, and then the way how they prepare us for the competition is very good. Yeah.
I gotta say, whenever I watch you on TV, right, you always look like you're having so much fun. Was that the case? Did you have a lot of fun in Paris?
Yeah, the only thing I think about when Paralympic comes to me is I need to give my best so that when I come back to Singapore, there will be no any regret. Yeah, I just enjoy, give my best and try to deliver what I have learned and how long I've been in this sport. Yep, just give it all. Yep.
Well, you certainly did that, and we really enjoyed cheering you on whilst you were in Paris. You know, some of the stuff we don't see, obviously we see you competing. We don't really see what your accommodation is like, what you do when you have some free time. What's that like?
Yes, my free time, I usually like to go out, spend time with friends. Sometimes I spend time alone, exploring, like go to the place that I never go before, or go somewhere that I'll feel very happy, like feel relaxing, so that I can have a good rest and also prepare for like my training or any upcoming competition.
Was that your first time in Paris, or have you been to Paris before?
It's not my first time. I have been in Paris about 2 to 3 times.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there some food that you always like to eat whenever you're in Paris, or what did you enjoy eating this time around?
Actually, all the food that I wanted to eat, like example, I like to eat cereal in the morning. There is a cereal, there is a break. Like, there are so many choices. I got no complaint about the food. Yeah, but when I'm in Paris, I still miss my Singaporean food like chicken rice or the Malay traditional like mee rebus, nasi lemak, yeah, miss soto, yeah, and all. Yes.
I know what you mean. Like, I was in Paris for about a month for the Olympics, right? And after 2-3 days, you already miss local food, and you're like trying to search on Google, where's the best Singaporean food, where's the best Malaysian food, just to feel a little bit more like you're at home, right?
Yes. Yep. To feel the taste like you are in Singapore. Yep.
And just tell us what you're looking forward to next. Do you have any other competitions that you're going to prepare for?
So far this year there is no any upcoming competition. I will settle down to focus more on my injury to recover as fast as I can. To also get ready for next year. Like, example, if there any competition next year, I will be ready to complete and give my best with no regret.
And Diro, if you could just maybe look down the camera and just say something to your fans and your supporters who've been cheering you on. Is there anything you would like to say?
I would like to say thank you so much for supporting us, support the Olympic and the Paralympic game. We appreciate it so much. Yeah.
And I appreciate you talking to me. Thank you so much, Deroy. Enjoy the rest of the parade.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hillary. You join us on top of the bus for the One Team Singapore celebratory parade, and we are actually now just approaching the Singapore Association for the Deaf. And you can probably just start to hear some cheers as we get ever closer to there. And you can also see some fantastic signs there. Look at that, Total Legends. You made Singapore proud. Well done, Team Singapore. It's so great to see these fans cheering along the roadside as the bus makes its way past. And we are concluding now our celebratory parade for all of our Paralympic heroes. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been great to speak to all 10 of our representatives who did the country proud in Paris, and it's been great to see all the fans lining the street, the cheers, the waves, the flags flying high. It just goes to show how much all the efforts of all these athletes have been appreciated by the nation as a whole, and it's been so great just to watch all of them compete in Singapore colours in Paris. It's going to feel like a long time now, another 4 years to go until we see the Paralympics again in LA. But until then, we have the memories of the past couple of weeks to stay fresh in our minds for many years to come. So before I say goodbye and we sign off from atop the bus, if I could just ask all of our Paralympic heroes to maybe give us a cheer and say thanks for joining us. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Almost here for the photo.
Okay. Do you look down? Wait, what? Turn in the right direction.
Before we sign off, we're just going to do a bit of a Wi-Fi so we can put it all on MediaCorp socials. If that's okay, if I could ask everyone to look over here, we're just going to take one final photo before we all get off the bus. All right.
Okay, bus stop moving, bus stop